Beautiful fall day. Got some frost on the windshield and the rear and on top of the car. Generally a pretty cool day. So, well, M45, M56 things. There you go. You won't believe this, but I've been trying to capture video for such a long time, and it wouldn't do that at all. So what I'm going for in today's video is, one, show what happens at auto. You notice that the blower is not running at all. The heat needs to have run for quite some time, or rather the engine needs to have run for quite some time. My wipers are trash. It cooled down a little too fast over here. Alright. So, I mean, I can see out of the window, but I want to kick this up a notch. One, eventually, I want to show what forced air is doing. Right now, it's just all standard what I told you guys in the other videos, right? But then, well, let's go to status. It will start with just blowing air to my feet whenever it gets to it. And I'd like you guys to see that. And I guess when the change happens, I'll point it out. I want you guys to see what happens when it leaves the feet, because right now forced air has been set. Everything is auto, forced air on, and it's basically just have everything in auto, and the car will do whatever it needs to do to keep moving, you know. And I suppose at this point I could also turn on my rear defrost. There you go. So rear defrost, front defogger, auto diff out front, right? Uh-oh, I don't know if my neighbor can see me. My neighbor was backing up kind of fast. See the fog inside, right? As much as I'm clearing the windshield, there's a little bit of stuff still inside, and those are the things we're going to try to address in this video. I remember mentioning that watching the forced air screen should be pretty interesting, you know, as the seasons go, or at least watching it in the fall and winter. Okay, so the blower has started running. Right now, what's just normal? Let's go back to status. I could like push my front defrost over here, but I choose not to. Just, I guess I'm being hard-headed about it because I want good video. But still, remember, whatever you do, play it safe. Be safe. But I did mention that forced air does take some time to come on, to come alive, right? I believe I said that. Don't worry, I'm not being unsafe. I can see through the other side. It's just this part that's not very good. And what I'm hoping for, maybe I should explain what I'm hoping for in this video, is that the sensor that's behind the rear view mirror, the humidity and temperature sensor, picks up the fog in the car and eventually starts clearing my windshield for me. So for now, we're just looking at the screen. The warmer coolant is getting over there, the higher the temperature rises, the more the blower is going to run. And as you can see, my only setting so far is just I have it on auto, and then I use my my temperature setting as the controller for everything. It just tells the car this is how comfortable this guy wants to be. So otherwise, that's, you know, just pretty standard. And as I said, I really want this to happen. I really want it to change so I can show you how it automatically does its thing. I stop recording for a while, then come back? No, I'm gonna miss it. So I should just kind of keep at it. Keep at it. See the blower speed ramping up. And I've made different videos like this. I think I did such a video for the M45. AC on and everything. Well, it's kind of cleared up already, if you notice that. Because with the AC system on, you know, right now I can't really, I guess, reach over and hit climate over there. But with the AC system on, it's pretty much removing moisture. And I'm gonna say it in this video. I've said it in different videos, but in case this is the only video of mine you're watching, remember, AC is not cooling. AC is air conditioning, and air conditioning is moisture control. That's the purpose of air conditioning. I think for a lot of people, whenever they see the AC light come on, they freak out. They say, hey, why is it that I'm heating my car but the AC is still coming on, you know? But AC is just a way of conditioning the air. So in the winter, you do want AC running because it removes moisture from your air in the car, prevents fogging on the windows and things like that. You know, it's got advantages, definitely. And man, I sure hope it comes on. It's been around 5 minutes, close to it. If you've got a short drive, you might be pretty disappointed because the car took, what, 4 minutes to warm up? And I warm it up just by driving. Some people try the, you know, sit in the parking lot for a while thing, but yeah, modern cars don't need that. Just drive. Or at least that's the most efficient way to do it. Obviously, don't go racing your engine or anything, but just drive it. And I don't know if this is coming through to the phone microphone, but I still need to address some rumbling noise. It's a big season for me. I'll be doing like brakes, tires, might buy different wheels as well. It's gonna be a major maintenance season for me. And the M56, although it's the one with the heated steering wheel, it's not really my winter vehicle, so it doesn't get driven much. See, did you notice that the blower speed went back down? So let's do this. It hasn't shown anything on the screen, but okay, so far everything's okay. But let's do this. Oh, something happened. Oh, I thought the sound changed. I was gonna try to... Oh, I know what happened. It recirculated. Yeah, because I'm in traffic and, you know, it senses the crappy air. So let's go to climate. Turn AC off. Okay. So it's not on auto. I mean, as much as it is on auto, AC has been turned off. Go back to status. What I'm trying to do is fog up my windshield manually. You know, well, automatically, manually. If it's not doing AC, or if it's not using AC, it's going to end up fogging up the windshield. And that's what I'm trying to do right now, to fog it up. I guess if I had the time, I could trick it by just sitting there and like pushing a fog machine onto the onto the sensor back there, so that I could trick it that it is very foggy, but kind of trust the system enough. there have been days that it was pretty dramatic in the way it was acting. I mean, dramatic in a good way, in that the difference was very evident whenever the system kicked in. Well, I turned AC off, so one, that should fog it up, but two, it right now I think it disables the defogging system from working. So I'll try to switch it up a little bit. Unfortunately, there's no way to control climate and all that from the steering wheel. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, climate, AC, and what I do is hit auto, then AC comes on, right? Did you notice that? Look at that. Did you notice that it's changed modes just by hitting auto? And this is why. Look at the glasses. Look at the glass on that on the screen. The glass is foggy. Did you notice that? And while the system works, at some point, it will automatically just get rid of the glass, will clear up. So when the glass is foggy, like now, it's automatically directing the air to the front windshield. It's equivalent of me pushing this button, but it's a little more controlled. So I'll keep the phone on this screen for a while until you'll see it change automatically by itself. But oh, this is really cool to be able to show the defogging feature at work. As I said, while this is working, just kind of keep an eye on. It's going to remain, the windows are going to remain frosty, pretty much, until, well, like, it's just running by itself. And the thing that, and I hope I covered it in that 1.5 hour video that I made last time, but whenever you remove whenever you take off your AC function, you pretty much cripple your forced air, the automatic features or the smart features of your forced air, because you already told your system that I don't want my air to be conditioned. So no. Honestly, I'm gonna have to go back and actually verify that part. I thought it could. What happens? Can it? Does the defogger depend on AC? I can't. Well, in a sense, yeah, because that's how you remove moisture. But I'm looking at it like, honestly, let me just not speak about that because I can't remember right now. But what I do remember was the fact that at least the system works best when everything is in auto. That's as much as I remember right now. And man, those few minutes I tricked the system. I guess I could have just let the video keep rolling, but the few minutes I let the car run without AC, look what happened. Like, it's still considering itself, it still says that, hey, we're still frosty. So it's pretty interesting how long it's held like that. I know in a few minutes it should be clearing up though, so that's what I'm trying to catch. And even if I'm not looking at the screen when it changes, I can usually hear a tone change. It just sounds a little different when it switches from blowing, the defroster, which is the front window defogger, which is the side vents and the vents at the front of the windshield over there, or behind the window. It changed. Did you hear that? I hope that caught on the screen, but it did change. And once I clear traffic, I'll be able to switch back and show you what happens. Climate. There you go. All clear. It's pretty cool, right? So yeah, I'm glad, and that was the aim of today's video. I figured, it said that it's frosty again. This time I haven't played with any settings. It just did it by itself. Said, hey, it's frosty and we're gonna do this. This is so cool. So again, I can't force anyone, or I can't push for anyone to display the system, or rather use the system in auto. If you, for example, want to get into your car and you want to blow air on your hot air in your face or things like that, obviously you have preferences as to how you'd like your system to work. But for the most part, whenever you leave things in auto, things just work. Obviously, give it a little time for things to correct, but yeah, this is what happens, and I am really happy, I guess. Oh, and then I'm in traffic with a big old truck beside me, and it's saying that the air quality is crappy, so there's that. By the way, it's 33 degrees outside. I suppose I should have mentioned that at some point in the video. Oh snap, better slow it down. This car just moves, especially in the winter. See, it's cleared again. So I think at this point, honestly, there's enough video, there's enough footage for what I was trying to do. The point I was trying to make has already been achieved. So I think I'll put the phone down, and I guess in the next video I'll address how to change your clock if you, for whatever reason, did not get to change it with the time change in the fall, you know, for people that fall back and spring forward with regards to time clocks. I'll be addressing that in the next video. All right, see you guys later. Well, hope you guys enjoy your system, and I hope this video, even if it doesn't change your life, I hope it does entertain in a way. I hope it maybe helps you make a decision. If you're looking at two similar cars, one's got forced air and one doesn't, maybe this video will help you. Oh, rear defrost off. This is amazing. This is everything that I wanted. Like, you know, and I guess the defrost turned itself off at a certain time. I don't think it's 15 minutes. It just kind of did its thing. So this is good. This is a wonderful video. I think I'll just stop here. I don't know what other kind of magic could happen right now. But as I said, the rear defrost turning itself off, that's magical. This is a good video. Some of the best videos are like this, you know, just riding, you know, just make themselves. All right, talk to you guys later.